Russell, think about this. So north-south. So when you go north-south for Kimura, just start a little bit gentle right there. Yeah. So when you start over here, anytime you start in a Kimura, look how, with my body's facing this way here, you only thing that you gotta do now is to move my arm. So you're gonna lift my arm, boom, I lost my arm right here. So one thing that you can try to do is to try to get your heel on the ground, your heel, and start turning. Right there. Okay. Now when you start doing the lift there, it's a little bit harder. Yes, sir. But I want you to lift a little bit. Okay. When you lift a little bit, I bring my knee in, and I take it out here. So, you know time? So if I'm sideways here, see my knee never gonna work here. You see how my knees point here? It's not gonna work. So I need to find a way to get my knee underneath of this elbow here. So what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna use my heel, and I wanna turn and face that way. And I wanna use this leg here as an anchor. So as long as this leg here is an anchor, I'm gonna let you lift just a baby, right there. Now when you lift, I bring my knee anywhere I can, right there. You see, soon I find the tip of your elbow, and you see my body's facing this way. The moment I find this, I just peel until I can clear my elbow. Watch my elbow, right here. See when I clear my elbow? Now look at this, when my elbow is clear, I can push. So now I use this leg here, boom. So that's one simple mechanic that you guys can do. I lay down, set please. Come here, brother. Cross body. So first of all, the best, so the way for you to really love, so when you see moves like this, first you forget what I just said right now. You see how you're facing me, your body's facing me? Look like the only thing you have now is your arms, and you can move this arm so much easier. It's easier to isolate the arm. Now start using your heel, and turn sideways, and face your hips that way. Now you don't like this anymore. So what you're gonna do now, you're gonna lift your leg. Stay right there for now. So basically, so you go ahead and start lifting. So you wanna start bring him over here to me. Just start moving. Start moving this way here. Yep. Look there. Start moving. Keep moving. There you go. Now go ahead and go underneath. Yeah. And voila, you escape every time. Nice. So basically, you're gonna let the guy start the move, but you cannot let him finish. Yeah. Now, anybody who's been training with me for a long time, how many times you guys heard it? Just think about this. How many times we talk about this? Let somebody start, but don't let the guy finish. Why you wanted to let somebody start? Because you wanted him to show the cards to us. So I want to see the move from 0 to halfway. And after that, I'm going to intercept it. That's the escape for you guys to be, that's the recipe for you guys to be slippery. How many times you guys heard me talk about that? Be slippery. So if you're slippery, you have to let somebody start the move and you slide after. You don't want to start first. If you try to slide first, the guy on top, he's going to make adjustment to kill your moves every time. But if you let him start, you're the one to make the adjustment. So you can escape every time. So basically, how many times you guys heard me talk about the Las Vegas game? Go to Las Vegas and play poker. Anybody ever heard about this? So when you go to Las Vegas, imagine sit down at a table to play poker, and when you have 6 people playing poker, pretty soon you see 5 people like this. And you're the only one like that. It's easy to play poker like this, right? So imagine have everybody else showing the cards, and you have not shown your cards. You're gonna know exactly what to bet. You're gonna know exactly how much money you're gonna pay. If you have good hands, and you check everybody's hands, even if my hand is really bad, I don't put money there. So that means this guy is good. This guy's, hey, he got better techniques than me, so he's going to be able to counter technique. But if I see a chance, oh, you know what, we have a very similar cards here, let me bet a little bit. Now I'm going to try to escape. So the key for you guys is not to resist moves, but to understand what the guy needs, and you have to intercept it. You have to intercept in the middle. And for you to do this, you have to be playful. You cannot fight Jiu-Jitsu. You have to be playful. The guy in the top has to be playful. You on the bottom has to be playful. When you start to discover the rhythm, now you can go serious. Now you can put it on. But now you already have the feeling. You already saw the cards. You already have a good mechanic behind you. And as you can see, everything we do in Jiu-Jitsu is based 100% in mechanics. That means if your body is facing a good angle and you have a good anchor, I can use my other leg very well. If I don't have this, I lose my anchor. Well, first of all, I don't even have my anchor. And the second one, my body can be manipulated anywhere. So it's very difficult to fight jiu-jitsu when you don't understand this. So when I talk about anchor, anytime you want to see an anchor, your legs should never be here. You should be always walk your foot away or up. You walk your foot a little bit away. This is an anchor. If I want to make a better anchor, I move my hips. If I want to even make a better anchor, I put my toes on the ground. Now look at this anchor here. Now this is an anchor right there. So that means for you to try to lift this arm off the ground here, it's going to be very hard. If I'm like this, you can lift it very easy. But if I go here, you try to lift, it doesn't go. That means when you lift it, my leg is ready to come. Now I can pull it up. Kind of make sense? So slow motion, let's see if that's true. On 3. 1, 2, 3.